Hi, so I've taught yoga for coming up to 18 years now, and from that background I've had a really keen interest in well-being and looking after myself, but also, you know, looking after others as well. And I suppose from having a diverse teaching background, I've come across many different ailments and lots of people from different demographics that present different issues. And as I've gone deeper into it, I realised the energetic and emotional components and being trauma informed has all been really vital to my teaching path. I actually came into Cranio-Sacral therapy from having experienced it myself firsthand. I had a concussion that developed into post-concussion syndrome for 12 weeks. And aside from some yoga relaxation, the Cranio-Sacral therapy treatments were instrumental in my healing. So that really spurred me on to investigate deeper as to how and why it was so effective. I looked it up in passing a number of years ago, and it wasn't the right time. And then a friend of mine was going to go to the introduction day, and I thought I'd go along with her. I ended up doing the course and she didn't. So yeah, I felt a little bit guided into it without too much deep thought, but this school came across as the most professional. The introductory day was good because I liked seeing the diverse people that it attracted, which meant that it wasn't going to be kind of like a cookie cutter type of person that would come out of the program, but there was all kinds of experiential backgrounds that brought people into that room on that introductory course. So that intrigued my interest, and I really enjoyed Thomas's presentation of the matrix and the quantum dimension of being, and how that filters into the fascia and the tissue of our muscles and bones and structures. So it's that kind of lateral thinking and big picture perspective that I really enjoy, that synthesis of the macrocosm and the microcosm, and that's what you get on this course. So you're really stretched and challenged in terms of intellect, intuition, and using your kind of instincts as well. And that's a framework that I really enjoy working with in yoga. Oh my gosh, the course has been mind-blowing actually. I've done lots of courses over the years in many different modalities, but what is so good about this is the huge support team that you have in place, the mentors and the assistant teachers are available pretty much 24/7, not just during the immersion, but actually in the spaces between. So you've got that integration time, and you've got the support on hand just over the phone whenever you're having a bit of a wobble, because there's such a big personal development aspect to this training. And from someone that's done many yoga teach trainings, I can say that this really does take it into another level of personal development. And it filters out into your life around you and the people around you. All of my parenting challenges that I felt were just part and parcel of being stressed as a mum, those have gradually just melted away as I've calmed and cleared my own nervous system. My children, by proxy, are calmer, more relaxed, and it's just been so healing to the whole family unit. I've been able to support friends and family as I've been training. I've been offering, practicing treatments on them, and they're all benefiting as well. So it has a ripple effect outward from the very beginning of your first immersion. There's a good emphasis on anatomy and structural alignment, and honouring the different physiologies that people present and possible pathologies. And we can take quite a sort of pragmatic and almost medical approach to looking at a person's system, but also there is that wider lens of looking at the integrated matrix as a whole and all of the presentations, all the different dimensions of being. So there's this wonderful zooming in and panning out that we have to hold space for at the same time. I have been actually really blown away by the stamina and the continual giving that and space holding that all of the mentoring team and Thomas have in creating, curating and holding the space for this kind of level of training. There are 40 people in the room. Everyone's having their own personal processes, feeling low at certain points or being high at certain points, and just managing all of that energy in the room and just keeping the momentum and keeping everyone inspired and feeling safe is a really big task, but they managed to do it tirelessly, and I think that's really key part of helping one kind of move forward. I definitely have a deeper sense of understanding about how my nervous system operates, and it's not to necessarily always fix it, but it's more to honour it and recognise where I can be overstimulated and when I need to rest, and just modulating between the different states of nervous activity, really, and that's really key in managing my energy levels and how I interact with other people. I've also, the course has changed in ways that one would not imagine, areas of my life have become more abundant and calm and settled, and just pathways seem to clear for me at the moment, and I'm just kind of rolling with that momentum, and I really do feel that that's part of being held in this larger container of healing that I'm in this course. Well, if I was to summarise this course, say if I was kind of sharing with another who might be interested in doing the course, I would wholeheartedly recommend that if they're interested in personal growth and serving others and kind of really getting to the depths of who you are, then you kind of just have to do this course.